What's up, everyone? Netherwood back with more Dyson Sphere Program. Welcome back. Welcome to episode 8. I really appreciate all the support you guys have given me so far. The likes and the comments and all that really help a lot. Good to see a bunch of you guys back from way back in World of Tanks days. Years, in literally 2012, some of you. I think most of you guys actually from 2012, which that's how long I've been doing YouTube. I just haven't been super consistent, and that's going to be something that's changing. So, wanted to do that shout out. Rummy, saw your comments, thanks. It was nice talking to you. Maybe we can get into... eventually, I'd like to do some more multiplayer type games like we used to be able to do with tanks, and I did a Minecraft server for a little while. So I think once I ramp... I've got some... I really have to do more brainstorming on what I want to do on YouTube, because I have not done that to this point. I really just want to start uploading videos and get going. Sometimes, what I've noticed throughout my life is analysis paralysis. As an analyst and a person who, and I know we're not doing anything right now, but whatever, we're gonna wait for this. We need this. Are we good here? Well, sort of, not really. But what I've noticed as an analyst throughout my life is that if you spend too much time thinking about how to do something and not doing it, then you might never do it. So that's something to consider, right? Sometimes you need to do the least amount of analysis possible to get started. You can do more stuff later. You can always add, so you don't have to make something perfect before you start. That's something I've learned about projects over the years, especially personal ones that can maybe be hard to start because you're not sure. Yeah. We know we need to go to different planets. We've got some landfill, and I really want to get that down before we start, because I really would like to be able to build on this other side as well. Maybe we can at least move all the boxes up. Maybe I'll get some production going first, and in the meantime, we can do that when we want to. So one thing we're going to be doing right off the bat, we're going to be taking this down. I want to get that main bus started, and then get some assembly going. So the main bus is going to start right here. And I'm going to have basically two main buses. They're going to be stacked on top of each other, probably 3 belts high. It's going to start one belt up so I can send stuff underneath it, and it's going to have 3 belts. And when I want something, I'll just peel it off, split it down into the assemblers, and then move it back to the main belt. That's probably how I'm going to do it. So I haven't really thought of where that's going to happen, except probably right along the steel line. Well, really, it should be in between these two things right here. Let's get into the grid. So I think, and you have to leave... Do I want to be able to split to the inside? Yes. Splitters take 2, right? So let's actually set something kind of up right here. So if we put splitters down, we can start thinking of how wide our main bus needs to be. And I want to leave a little bit of space. Probably I'll start assembling right here. So if we put a splitter here and here, that means our belts are going to be right here. And it is weird that you can't do belts the opposite direction. I can't remember off the top of my head who said that. I think they said it on episode 3. It's so true. It is odd. So that's where the bus is going to look something like that. And then we're going to have a little bit of space on this side, because we're going to start assemblers about right here, because I want to have side buses, right? Kind of like we did in Factorio. You want to belt like gears, chipsets, things that are going to be used by a lot of assemblies. So you want some space in here to do a secondary bus, not just raw material bus, because I think the raw materials are something that we aren't always going to need. So I'm thinking that our first assemblers will probably go somewhere in here. So another thing to consider about the space, should have put, oh well, it doesn't really matter, is our splitter is going to go there to split stuff off, right? So if we want to split off our secondary bus too, we're going to want to do it there, which means the secondary bus or alternate bus is going to go basically here. But the alternate bus was also going to be higher, because I want to run everything on the ground floor. All the stuff that's running into, or I guess this way, into assemblers is going to run on the ground floor, underneath the bus, basically. That way we won't have to mess around with weirdness. So, in fact, why don't we put this bus in the way it's actually going to be now that we know where it's going to be. We're going to go up with it, 1, right? And it's going to run right here, basically. But it's going to start, I think, let's start it right on this line. So let's start the first part of our main bus. That's going to be the beginning of our main bus right there. Let's do the same on this side. Start getting that bus going. We can start, is it up? Is it higher? Yes, it's one higher. Let's start that sucker as well, like this. Our first items are going to go there. So we can pick these up now. We don't need those. And this is going to be our secondary bus. Let's just leave the line on the ground because I don't have anything to put on it just yet. Actually, we will make it one higher because... Oh, I already had... okay. We'll make it one higher right here so we can go underneath it if we need to. I really just want to keep a line so I know where it is. How are we doing on belts? Really, really low. Let's just do a bunch. So the first thing we're going to be making is gears, which means I think the first thing we're going to need is iron. Let's look at how to make gears. I think it's just literally one iron bar. We're going to make our start with components. Oh wait, we're going to start with magnetic coil, right? Because that's going to, the magnets are going to come right in and they're never going to be on the bus, so I might as well get them out of the way. Which means copper is going to be the first thing we need. I think we should put iron on this side. I think copper is used less, iron is used more. So why don't we put copper on this side of the main bus right here? So how are we going to do that? We're going to have to snake this around. It should probably go up 3 to this. So why don't we do this? Let's get this thing going. We're going to start it here. And then from there, we're going to go up 3. Well, yeah, because we're going to have to... man, maybe this should be on the main one. Really, because those are going to be on the other one. But really, I need to have... The least used item will be on the top of the main bus. The most used item should be on the bottom, I think. Because, again, when you're up high, you're going to have to come down a ways. It takes a long time to get to, like, the splitter level, right? Where we can split and go down. So we got to consider that. So, but for this guy, we're going to have to go up at least 1 to let those belts go by. And maybe again to let the steel go by, correct? Because the iron could be on the ground floor. So let's go over to here. We might have to adjust this belt eventually. It's totally fine. And then we'll connect it in right here. Nope. So why don't we go to here first? Then we're going to connect it to here. I'm kind of thinking, can we do this? Yeah, we can do that. So that'll be our copper. We got copper on the bus now. And then we're just going to drag... I think I'm just going to go underneath with these magnets. So why don't we go back down to ground level? Let's draw out these magnets, at least to the start of our bus, right? That'll get us magnets. Because remember, this is never going anywhere. In fact, we probably... Let's do... Wait. What I might want to do is take it underneath this bus, right? That would be probably smart. Just to make it not so spaghetti. I don't like spaghetti. That's why I was really a little bit concerned with the way this game works, is that it feels very spaghetti. And I don't like that. Is it going to be hard to place on the bottom now? No, it should be fine. It's really just how do you know you placed it on the thing, right? I don't want to go up. There we go. Let's go to there. Yep, we're going underneath. That's cool. It's going to be very hard to go underneath this thing. But we're going to do it. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it fit. Oh. Is it 1 over? It is 1 over. Okay. So I can already see how this is going to be a challenge. Let's just say a challenge. What do we have no... Okay. We have no science being created. Let's go figure that out first real quick.
When being outside of building range, you can hold down the shift key and use the right mouse button to click on an open space to control the mecha to move.
What? Anyway. Okay. Whatever. I don't know what he's talking about. Alright. Let's go... We're out of some building. We're out of materials. And let's get off this. We got plenty of copper. We don't have any iron, and we don't have any magnets. Let's go get some of those iron magnets. Probably don't need any more copper. We might get a little more, though. Let's just get a little more copper. And we'll get a lot more iron. It looks like everything's just being funneled to steel. Well, luckily, steel's almost done, so it shouldn't matter too much. Okay, we're gonna go... Okay, I'm thinking I might have to change that splitter. I might have to change it so that priority is iron, because I think a lot more things are created with iron, so... Let's give this guy tons of iron. Let's give this guy tons of magnets. We're going to be moving this eventually, so I'm not super worried about the fact that we have to keep feeding it. Not worried about it at all, actually. Let's just get that science moving. There we go. Science is moving again. Not that it matters again, because we're pretty much done. So this is going to be our first assembly area. I kind of want to pick this up. Do we need 2 spaces between this? Not really. Really could start it right here. Because there's nothing more to do here. Except move belts around. Well, let's just leave the space. We're just going to leave the space. Let's get some assemblers. We're going to go with just 1 for the beginning. Remember, this is going to be a system that is scalable. We're going to leave a little bit of space, too, to get stuff onto our belt here. I don't know how much space we'll need. Will we need a splitter to get on the belt? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to need a splitter to get on the belt. We're going to have to get a splitter to get off the belt, right? So why don't we do the splitter so we know how much space to put here. So we're going to have that. And then we're going to have some, maybe 2 splitters worth of space. Why don't we do that? And then let's get our assembler going. First assembler. So the way this is going to work is we're going to put a box. We're going to put everything in a box. That way, yeah, oh, thanks. That way, we can just go over and grab stuff. So the box will go here. Because the stuff's going to come in one side and out the other side. This doesn't leave a lot of space, does it? We're going to need more than a cube worth of assembling space. Especially if we have multiple things coming in. So, man, this is not going to be easy, actually, for us. Because we're going to need 2 lines right here. So we're going to need 2 lines. And then, oh, well, we'll just do it like this. I'm not exactly... This grid's not going to be super helpful to us, I don't think. So we could probably do it right there, because it's going to be going in on that side. Why don't we do it like... That's, again, doesn't leave us enough space for 2 lines. So I guess we're going to have to do it back here. So we'll just do 1 for the time being. We're going to get some... We're going to belt some stuff in. Let's get rid of these guys, because they're not going to help us. We're going to do our first split off of the copper, because that will be the most difficult. Why don't we run... Let's run the magnets first, because the magnets are already really kind of set. Let's run the magnets all the way up to here. I don't like using belts for everything, but in this game, that's kind of what you do. Later, you get something that you can move stuff around without using belts, and I think it's going to be helpful for us. It's a little more complicated, but it is what it is. Now we're going to split off this guy, so we're going to have to figure out how to do that, because we have to split it off. Really, this is kind of messing with us. We're going to have to go around this, probably. In fact, let's figure out where this splitter is going to go. The splitter, this is where we're going to get into something weird. The splitter is going to go here. See how it needs 2 spaces? But we want the splitter that goes up a level. Why is it? It's only turning it. Is it tab or is it T? No, it's not T. Maybe it's tab. I thought it was R. Oops, that's the wrong thing for sure. I just did this. What is it? Is it tab? Oh, it is tab. Okay, well that also turns off my thing, but that's okay. So, okay, then we'll rotate it. So that's what it's going to look like. See, up, a secondary floor onto the ground floor. So that's the splitter, which means we're going to have to split this off and then go back. That'll be not... Actually, that's kind of easy, because we just have to move it a little bit. So why don't we pick some of this up, and then we're going to just try to do this. Nope, wrong way, dude. We're going to go in here. Why are you trying to go in there? We're going in here. We're going in the same level. Oh, it's trying to go down. Okay, go up. There we go. It's saying angle too wide. Okay, let's go back 1. We'll figure out how to do this. No R. I guess that's fine. That means we're going to have to go back 1 more on this one, too. And do this. Alright, so we've split off our first thing off the main bus here. And we're going to prioritize... Oops. Let's get out of dismantle mode. Oop. Oh, okay. I thought I can escape. Okay. So we've got our first splitter off our main bus. And that does look a little funky. It is what it is. This game is just funky. Probably could have put it. No, I don't think you can put it in line. I think it would be in the way. Anyway, we'll test that in a little bit when we have more belts on the top of this. So now we can just literally pull the copper right out of that. So let's do that. It won't get in the way. It looks fine to me, actually. Let's go to ground floor here. We're going to pull it. Well, then we'll do this, dude. I don't know why you're making this a problem. All right, let's get our copper up to here. Perfect. Well, close to perfect. This is kind of how I want to run my main bus. As you can see, there's not going to be a lot of room in here. If I got to pull stuff off multiple buses, it's just going to look funky. It just is what it is at this point. But I think that I like the bus stacking like that. It gives us a lot more space in these kind of compact worlds, basically. All right, so let's pull this in to here. I know this is taking a lot longer. It'll be faster when we have done this a few times. Why don't we get 2 of these going right away? We're going to want them for sure. So let's get 2 assemblers on this, because those are used in a lot of different things. So we'll do, let's see, should have left space for a power pole. Let's do that. Let's put a power pole in here, because we're going to need to power all these machines. And then I think that's too close. It won't be able to pull copper off that belt. So we're going to have to move it back even further. Well, let's try it. I doubt it, though. Let me just see if it will. Can we pull straight off of this? First, we should have seen... Why don't we set this? What is it doing? Let's set this to see what we're building, because I don't know how... Oh, it's 2 magnets. We should have reversed this. Because it's gonna... We want it to pull off the magnets faster, correct? Because remember, the further distance is going to pull it off even more slowly. Again, please bear with me while I figure this out. Once I get this figured out, it won't be a problem. We're going to have to split this a little earlier, which means we're probably going to have to do this a little sooner, and we're going to have to go underneath a little bit further with this. Why don't we put these in a box and then just pick them up when we're done? Nah, I'll just pick them up right now. We'll just relay the belts. It's fine. Did we bust this one off? Yeah, we did. Okay, so let's do this. Be careful so you don't hit your upper belts. That will be kind of a pain in the butt. Again, I'm okay with that because it's going to look better. Just have to be very careful. Okay. I wonder if I can... Oh, okay. No, because it was separated. All right, so we're going to run this guy actually up on the inside right here. So let's run him down to here, and then let's run him all the way up here. Then we'll get our copper in. So let's put the splitter in for copper first. The splitter is going to have to go on this side. Is that the way I want it, though? This multi-level thing's a little weird. We want it like that. So let's get our splitter in. No, that's too far away. Pretty sure, anyway. Yeah, there actually isn't that the same as what we just had? Well, this is how you know how to do it. There, it has to go right there. It cannot go anywhere different. All right, so let's get this going, and all we have to do is go like this. Well, I don't know why we would go that far. Oh, because we're trying to go down. Well, why don't we just go down from here? We need to go down, right? Well, we don't want ground floor. Go up, dude. So, we want to go down 1. Why is it conflicting? Is it because there's already something there? This could be an issue. It has to be smarter than this. Alright, we're going to have to back it up 1 more. Now it should be able to go down to where we want it, which is right there. It's maybe 1 more. Alright. Because remember, we have to be 2 away from that splitter in order to go into the splitter. Actually, we could have gone 1 more. Okay, so let's split that guy off. Let's get him over here and line him up again. Slope too steep. What are you talking about? Up. Again? Why isn't it connecting? That's too high. Okay. Slope too steep. No, I'm connecting to this. R. And then back to there. Okay, again, sorry this is going to take a little bit for me to get used to it. You know, there's not a lot we can do at this point. Please just literally bear with me. I know you guys probably don't care, but to me, I hate when I have this issue where I'm trying to build and I don't know what I'm doing yet. All right, let's run this all the way up now. There, now we're good for what we want to build anyway. So let's, no, we don't want that. I don't know why it keeps going on roads. Get off the roads, dude. Off roads. There we go. We're going to make coils. We need 2 magnets and 1 copper cable. All right, so let's run the belt. Again, we're going to get 2 of these. Let's just put the second one in right now because I do want to. Actually, no, we're going to figure out if we can even put these splitter or connect to this, right? We can. Awesome. There, now we're producing. So let's put another one now that we know we can. Run the belts. And okay, good. Now we're getting a little bit more efficient here. So now what we're going to do is, well, first we have to copy paste. There we go. Now we're producing with 2. We're going to run it out the back, and we're just going to put it right in this box. So why don't we do it to there? Because we're going to take out of the box like that if we have to take out of the box, which we are going to have to. This is going to need a fast inserter, and we might have to put actually multiple of these fast inserters in there. I think with this, what is this? 1.5 seconds per, and this comes out every 1 second. So we're probably going to need 2 of these guys, right? 1.5 trips per second. Oh, okay, so this is actually perfect amount. Okay, sweet. Now we have our first component, our first build. It only took 22 minutes to get our first production up and running off of our main bus here. Okay, so we've got copper bust now. It's getting dark. I wish they had lights. They don't. Okay, first thing is on the bus. Sweet. How much space did we take right doing that? A lot. I think we've spent a lot of our space here. But that's okay. We've got a lot more. And actually, we've got over here as well, at least after this ore patch. All we have to do is landfill that and we'll be fine. So I'm not super concerned. Let's keep going. All right, so we got that. Let's get gears. The next thing would be gears, which is going to come off of this guy. Let's get iron hooked up to that. Well, first, let's do the splitter. We're going to leave 1. We'll see. Really, this doesn't need another belt going back that way. It will. Some of the builds will, because what I'm going to do is put, like, if something that needs these, it's right next to it, like the splitters. If you look at the splitter, well, the inserters, we have the second version now, and as you can see, the second version needs the first version. So what I'm going to do eventually is, this would be, let's say, first version of splitters. I'm going to put the second version right next to it. So I'm going to run a belt straight up the side because it's going to be an input belt, right? It's just going to literally, in fact, I was thinking about inserting directly across. So it just makes a new one and pops it in the other guy right away. I don't know. Let me see if that would work. How fast do these get made? Every 1 second. Every 1 second. So that's actually perfect. It's 1 to 1. This one only makes 1 splitter though, and this needs 2 splitters. So technically it's slower. I probably would belt it. I'd belt them up this direction and have them pull off the belt. Normally you could do direct. It's probably can be a better solution, but I think in our cases, what I've seen from Factorio is we don't want to do that. All right, the next thing we're going to do, I don't know why it keeps taking this grid off. I wish I could just permanently leave it on. We're going to put another box in here because we're going to do gears, and we need to leave 1 space for gears, I believe. So let's actually set up the assemblers because we know where they go and we know what space we're going to need. Let's do 1 space. I wonder if it even would work right there. Let's run the belt. So this belt's going to be coming in this direction. And then that means we should be able to put the first assembler right there, right? Let's see if we can do that. So you're going to be gears, which gears is literally iron plate. Can I put an inserter straight off of this? I'm pretty sure I can. Boom. Sweet. That means the box is going to go right... I mean, the box can go right here. I usually do it... What did I do with this one? Yeah, I did it right in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to do it right in the middle. Again, just bear with me while I get used to this, because it's going to take a while. Let's belt it out. Down to here again. We're going to do a fast inserter. Okay, so we're set up there. We really just need to run some stuff in. And actually, let's put every 1.5 seconds per trip. I think this is 1, so 1 second, correct? Boom, 1 second. So that should work as well. Let's get our iron and then split our iron. The splitter is going to go... Is that the correct orientation? It is not. Now it is. So we're going to want it to go right there. Which means let's just pipe this sucker in before we even get the iron going. I think we have to do it like that. So let's... No, what are you doing? I want to build. Build. Oh, we need more... We're going to need more... Oh, it wants to go... Okay, up. Boom. And then out again, back to here. R. Sweet. Now let's do the belt going in. Just connect... Oh, we don't have enough belt. Okay, so let's make some belt. This is what... I can't wait till we can make... Just have belts being assembled. Because... And gears, technically. Oh, we need iron. Okay, let's pick some up. Let's get some iron. We'll need a lot. Why don't we drop some of this? We don't need this much copper. Let's check. We also need to check, how's our energy doing? Oh, we're doing really good on energy. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe we're not doing so well. Why don't we go get some? Because I really don't want to be out of energy. You move really slowly, apparently. And I'm not down with that. Oh, I'm going way too far. I keep forgetting that I've moved everything. Is that not close enough? Okay, cool. Alright, so we've got stuff and things. Nope, I want to get down, dudes. So many hotkeys to remember. I'm glad I can walk through the belts. That is helpful. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this iron and we're going to turn, right? We're going to go underneath 1 and then we're going to go straight up to 2. So let's go up because we got to get on this belt. Right, and then we're going to run it straight over to the belt. Oh, the box is in the way. Oh, let's get rid of this now. This is kind of in the way. That was a lot of steel. Why don't we put the steel back in this box? Oh, we can't. It's full. Alright, well... You know... I wonder if we can... We can't. I doubt we can. I doubt we can pull out of this box. Let's just kill this. We can build this later. We'll kill that too. Nope, not everybody's powered now. Let's get a wind turbine in here to power these guys. Okay. Alright, so now he's running again at least. We'll put that down in a little bit. We're not worried about that right now. We're really more worried about getting this this next piece of the puzzle set up. So there we go. That will get us gears. And we'll get iron on our main bus. So there's 2 metals on our main bus. Oh wait, it's not getting us iron yet because we ran out of belts, remember? So let's do this. Boom. See, again, with it on ground floor, I can just pull it straight into the bus. Don't have to care. We're definitely going to be belting out both of these 2 things on our side bus right here. So why don't we connect in this guy with the side bus? Why don't we do that straight away? That means we're going to kill it off right here. Cool. Okay. So if you hold down deconstruct and you drag over your line, you will not disconnect the lines underneath it. That is good to know. That's going to help us a ton. So what we're going to do is do this and just go straight up to here. It seems like it's 2. So I think we can do that. Yeah, there we go. Let's get those guys on the bus, on the external bus here. Let's do a fast out. Oh, we have 12 of these. Okay, I guess I'm not worried about it then. We do need, looks like we're going to need more inserters soon. Let's create a bunch of those. Next, we'll do chipsets. We need to get this out of the box. So now we've got that on our alternate bus. Those coils. which means we're going to have to go up twice for our second belt, which should be okay. I think we can go up twice in that amount of space. Let's try it. Let's put gears on our alternate bus. Can we do it? I think we can. Yep. So that's nope. That's at the same level. I want to go up higher. I want to go up to 3. So let's go up again. Well, first, yeah, we'll go up again. See if we can go up to 3 here. That only goes up to 2. Can we go up to 3? I don't think we can. Not that quickly. So here's how we're going to do it. So what you do is we'll go down to here. We can't. Okay, that's even that is too fast. So what we'll... Wow, this is going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Okay, that's going up 2. That's why. So we're going to run it up to here. Then we run it up again. Then we run it up again. And then we're on the main bus. Or we could run it up underneath. That might be even easier. I wish there was a faster way to go up. Ooh, we could split it up. Watch this, guys. Why don't we just do this? Why don't we put a splitter here? This will go up 1 immediately. Right? Because we can do this. Watch. We can go tab. And we can split directly up. So we'll do that. That gets us up 1 level immediately. Watch. We can start on the ground floor. Oops, that's not the ground floor. That's for sure. So let's start. No, I want to be in build mode. Okay. This is going to get really funky. Go into there, and then we're going to go up 1, and then start on the 2nd floor right here, and then we're going to go up to be on the 3rd floor, which I don't think we can do. Ooh, maybe we should have taken it out the side. All right, let's do that. Let's try this. So we're going to get the other configuration like this. This is just trial and error. We'll make this happen, don't worry. Go into there. Seems like I could have put it 1 closer, but I don't think we can. Then we're up 1, correct? We're almost out of time, but I want to get this thing done. Slope is too steep. How? It's up. Isn't this where we want it? Yeah, okay. Then we go out. Then we go up. Right? Then we go up again. Now we're on the main bus, because we can put it directly over. I don't want to connect. Oh, we're way up there. We don't want to be that high. Do we? I thought, oh, we only have to be 2 high, guys. So this is good, because we're on the 2nd floor right here. So conveyor belt, right? Conveyor belt. 2nd floor. I don't know why it keeps trying to connect. I don't want to connect. I want to go above. Let's do this, and then just do R. I am horizontal. Why are you oh, you know what? It's trying to go up. There we go. So it should be able to connect right here. There we go. Now we're on the bus. We just have to add the exporter here. There we go. Now we have gears on our secondary bus as well. So this is a little awkward. I don't know if we're going to end up keeping this, but we'll see. I mean, for the space we have, I feel like this is the best way to do it. The problem is it's very awkward, because the next one's got to go 3 high, which I guess we can do it on the side and then put it up on the top. That'll be chipsets. I think that'll be fine. Anyway, that's going to do it for episode 8. Let me know what you think. We're 5 minutes over. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully this bus works. We'll see. What do you think about my bus? Are you playing this game? If you are, I would love to see what you're doing. So please put that in the comments as well. Even if you have a link to a video, that'd be great. Or a screenshot. I probably should get an email address so you guys can send me screenshots and stuff, because I really like to see your bases and stuff. Anyway, that's going to do it for episode 8. And I noticed right before I forget here, let me put a power pole in right here. That's going to do it for episode 8. Hopefully hope to see you tomorrow on episode 9 or sooner, because now I got actually a lot of backlog going, so we'll see. But as always, stay frosty.